Okay, so what we're going to focus on now is a photo restore process. It's definitely a process. There's a lot to do. A good photo restore on an image like this could take quite some time, a good 2 to 3 hours, especially for beginners. Uh, so the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure I kind of straighten this out. It's kind of crooked a little bit, and there's some unwanted areas here to where it was scanned that we don't need. And in order to get rid of all that and to straighten it up, if you select your crop tool over here, you'll notice there's some arrows there. I can actually adjust it so that it's a little bit straighter. And then I can grab these corners and move them. And you don't want to take away too much of the image. You're going to lose some of it, but you don't want to do all of it. Just a little bit. And then when you have all that adjusted and everything you want to keep is inside that grid, hit return to complete the move, and then you successfully cropped everything out. So that's the cropping. Then we'll get started on the photo itself. You're going to notice there's a lot of blotch, like damaged areas in the background. And when you have a background like this, and only a background like this, there is where the red eye was, you have all these um, photo restore tools like the spot healing brush. The spot healing brush is very nice because it gets rid of these very quickly. And you'll notice that on your keyboard, underneath like the delete, it depends if it's a PC or a Mac, but there's bracket keys to adjust the size of your brush up and down. It's those bracket keys that look like there's a face with a nose pointed out and stuff like that. Should be right next to the letter P on your keyboard, hopefully. It's going to be very nice to know how to adjust the size very quickly because it's going to speed things up for you. Or you can change the size by going up here and changing the size by using this lever right here, and you can bump it up that way. But the bracket key is going to be so much better for you. Oops. There we go. Just took a while. Sorry about that. So with your spot healing brush tool selected and the size to where you want it, and I would say about 200 to 250. But if you hover your spot healing brush over some damaged area and just click and hold and draw that translucent black that we saw earlier, that took forever to clear up. What happens is that Photoshop does, the spot healing brush does some mathematical thing to where it reads the damaged areas and replaces those damaged areas with pixels. And you'll notice that got cleared up pretty nicely, but there's still areas there. So I'll draw that translucent black over here and try to get rid of that scratch and see what it does. It's taken a very long time. So it really didn't clean it, so you just keep going over it and over it. You might have to change like different directions, going this way instead. See what that, it's taking forever. And just keep going. Keep going. And you're going to do that to the whole entire background with all these damaged areas. Please refrain from using the spot healing brush on high detailed areas right here. There's one here. But you can see it's cleaning up very nicely, very quickly. But the spot healing brush is a very nice tool for a background like this.